Hello everyone. Today I am going to explain numerical solution of linear equations. Suppose a system of linear equation is of the form ax is equal to b. So in the last class I told you when the coefficient matrix A is of the form the diagonal matrix D or lower form of a matrix L and upper triangular form of a matrix U. That is, when coefficient matrix A directly in the form of the diagonal matrix or a lower triangular form of a matrix and upper triangular form of a matrix. When coefficient matrix A in the form of the diagonal, then directly compute the values of unknown variables. And when the coefficient matrix A in the form of the lower triangular form of a matrix, so in the lower triangular form of a matrix, using the forward substitution method to obtain the unknown values of the unknown variables. And when the coefficient matrix A is of the form an upper triangular form of a matrix, then using the back substitution method to compute the values of unknown variables. So today I am going to um, explain when the coefficient matrix A not given in any one of the form, that is neither a diagonal form of a matrix nor a lower triangular form of a matrix nor an upper triangular form of a matrix. So in that case, if we reduce the coefficient matrix A into a diagonal form of a matrix or lower triangular form of a matrix or upper triangular form of a matrix, then we obtain the solution of the given system of linear equations. So for a general purpose of algorithms to solve a system of linear equations ax is equal to b, so our objective is going to be discuss numerical algorithms that will help us to solve a system of linear equations, and then discuss the errors associated with the computed solutions. So here I will explain two types of the methods. One is the non-iterative methods and or the direct methods or the direct methods. So in the non-iterative methods I will explain the three methods. First one is the Gauss elimination method, second one is the Gauss Jordan method, and third one is the LU decomposition method. And the next form of the methods is the iterative methods. So I will explain two types of the methods, Jacobi method and Gauss-Seidel method. So here first I will explain the Gauss elimination method. Gauss elimination method. So in the Gauss elimination method, the given system of linear equation ax is equal to b, so we write the augmented matrix. The augmented matrix AB, that is write the coefficient matrix as well as the constant matrix side by side. So augmented matrix is A11, A12, A13, A1n, A21, A22, A23, A2n, A31, A32, A33, A3n up to AN1, AN2, AN3, ANN, and the constant matrix B1, B2, B3, Bn. So our aim, reduce the coefficient matrix A into an an uh, an upper triangular form of a matrix by using the row elementary operations. That is, with the help of the, this is the pivoting row, or this element is known as the pivot element, and with the help of this pivoting element, make the all non-zero entries below the pivoting elements to 0. So in that case, this system of, that is this augmented matrix, reduced into the form of A11, A12, A13 to A1n, B1, 0, A22, A23, A2n, B2. That is when we apply the row elementary operation. So this these entries A22, A23, A2n, B2 reduced to the another element, that is, say this will be A2k, this is A23k, A2nk, and B2k, and so on up to this is 0, 0, 0 to ANNK, and this is BNK. So using the back substitution methods, we obtain the values of the unknown variables. So in that case, here I am taking a question related to Gauss elimination method. Now question is, using Gauss elimination method to solve the following system of linear equations. Two x minus y plus 3z is equal to 9, x plus y plus z is equal to 6, x minus y plus z is equal to 2. This is the system of linear equations, and by using the Gauss elimination method to solve this system of linear equations. So first of all, we write the given set of linear equations in matrix form. So the matrix form is 2 minus 1 3, 1 1 1, 1 minus 1 1, x y z is equal to 9 6 2. So this is a form Ax is equal to B. Here A is the coefficient matrix, X is the unknown matrix, and B is the constant matrix. So the coefficient matrix A reduced, that is our objective, to reduce the coefficient matrix A into an upper triangular form of a matrix by using row elementary operations. So first of all, write the augmented matrix. So the augmented matrix is AB, means A means 2 minus 1 3 9, 1 1 1 6, 1 minus 1 1 2. So here this is the row 1, this is row 2, and this is row 3. Now if we interchange the first and third row, so we write the augmented matrix into the form of, that is R1 interchange by R3, so this will be 1 minus 1 1 2. This is 1 1 1 6 2 minus 1 3 9. So here 1 is the pivot element, and with the help of the pivot element make the below non-zero entries into 0. So by performing row elementary operations, R2 interchange by R2 minus R1. Now this row is R1, this is R2, and this is R3. R2 interchange by R2 minus R1, and R3 interchange by R3 minus 2 times of the R1. So reduced matrix is no change in the first row, so write first row as such 1 minus 1 1 2. R2 is R2 minus R1, that is row 2 replaced by R2 minus R1, so 1 minus 1 is 0, 1 minus minus 1 is 2, 1 minus 1 is 0, 6 minus 2 is 4. Now the third row replaced by R3 minus 2 times of R1, so 2 minus 2 into 2, that is 0, minus 1 minus 2 into minus 2, so minus 1 minus 1 minus 2 into minus 1, so this is minus 1 minus minus plus 2, so this is 1, this is 1, and 3 minus 2 times of the R1 is 1, 9 minus 2 times of R1 is 9 minus 4 is 5. Now this entry is 2, and this is the leading element in the second row, and this is the pivot element, and if we convert this pivot element into a 1, that is if we apply the row elementary operation R2 is 1 upon 2 times of R2, then this matrix form reduced into the form of 1 minus 1 1 2 0 1 0 2 0 1 1 5. Now this is the pivot element, and with the help of this pivot element make this entry to 0. If we apply the row elementary operation, R3 is R3 minus R2, so in that case this system reduced into the form of write first two row as such 1 minus 1 1 2 0 1 0 2. Now 0 minus 0 is 0, 1 minus 1 is 0, 1 minus 0 is 1, and 5 minus 2 is 3. So convert this matrix system into the equation form, and equations are x minus y plus z is equal to 2, and y is equal to 2, and z is equal to 3. So in that case by using the back substitution method, z is 3, y is 2, so here x is equal to 2 plus y minus z, 2 plus y 2 minus z is 3, so 4 minus 3 is 1. So therefore x is equal to 1, y is equal to 2, and z is equal to 3. So x is equal to 1, y is equal to 2, z is equal to 3 is a solution of the given system of linear equation, and we can verify this system of linear equation, and if we taking the values of x is equal to 1, y is equal to 2, z is equal to 3 in any one of the equation, so it becomes an identity. So here if I am taking the first equation 2x minus y plus 3z is equal to 9. So x is 1, 2 into 1 minus y is 2 plus 3 into z is 3 is equal to 9. So 2 minus 2 plus 9 is equal to 9, minus 2 plus 2 is cancel, so 9 is equal to 9. That is left hand side is equal to right hand side. It means x is equal to 1, y is equal to 2, z is equal to 3 is a solution of the given system of linear equations. So the next question based on the Gauss elimination method. Using Gauss elimination method to solve the following system of linear equations: x plus y plus z is equal to 9, 2x minus 3y plus 4z is equal to 13, 3x plus 4y plus 5z is equal to 40. So first of all, write the given system of linear equation in matrix form. So the matrix form is 1 1 1, 2 minus 3 4, 3 4 5, x y z is equal to 9 13 40. Now the augmented matrix AB is 1 1 1 9, 2 minus 3 4 13, 3 4 5 40. So this element is the pivot element, and with the help of the pivot element make the below non-zero entries into 0. So here, by performing the row elementary operation, that is, this row is the first row which is denoted by R1, this is the second row denoted by R2, and this is the third row denoted by R3. So R2 is R2 minus 2 times of R1, and R3 is R3 minus 3 times of the R1. So reduced matrix is write first row as such, because no change in the first row, so 1 1 9. So 2 minus, that is R2 minus 2 times of R1, so this entry is 0. Now minus 3 minus 2, so this entry is minus 5. Now this entry is 2 and this entry is 5. Now in the third row, that is R3 minus 3 times of the R1, so 3 minus 3 into 1, that is 3, that is 3 minus 3 is 0, and this entry is 1, this is 2, and this is 13. So perform the next row elementary operation, and here this element is the pivot element, and make this entry to 1 if we divide this row by minus 5. So in that case, perform the row elementary operation, R2 is minus 1 upon 5 times of the R2, then this matrix form convert in the form of 1 1 1 9, that is no change in the first row. Now change only in the second row, so the change in second row is 0 1 minus 2 upon 5 1. No change in the third row, so I write the elements of third row as 0 1 2 13. Now again perform the because this element is the pivot element, and with the help of this pivot element to convert 0 this non-zero element, so here perform the row elementary operation R3 minus R2. So write the first two row as such, 1 1 1 9, 0 1 minus 2 upon 5 1. Now R3 minus R2, so 0 0, 2 minus 2 upon 5, so 2 minus 2 upon 5, so this will be 12 upon 5, and 13 minus 1 is 12. So write this, because the coefficient matrix A convert into an upper triangular form of a matrix, and reduce this matrix form into an equation form. So this will be x plus y plus z is equal to 9, y minus 2 upon 5 z is equal to 1, and 12 upon 5 z is equal to 12. So using back substitution method. So here z is equal to 5. Now taking the value of z in the second equation, so y is equal to 1 plus 2 upon 5 into 5. 5 is cancelled, 1 plus 2 is equal to 3, so y is equal to 3. Now putting the values of y and z in the first equation, then x is equal to 9 minus y plus z, that is 3 plus 5, that is 9 minus 8 is equal to 1. So therefore x is equal to 1, y is equal to 3 and z is equal to 5 are the values of the unknown variables x, y and z. And we can verify this solution is right or wrong, that is if we substitute these values of x, y, z in the any equation of the given problem, and if it reduce into an identity, then this solution is a correct solution for the given problem. So in the Gauss elimination method, this is the completely pivoting Gauss elimination method, and if we solve any system of linear equation by using the partially Gauss elimination method, so in the partially Gauss elimination method, so first of all write the given system of linear equation in matrix form, and in the first column write the largest element in magnitude, that is largest element in magnitude means if the same problem, and if we want to solve this equation with the help of the partially pivoting Gauss elimination method or Gauss elimination method partially pivoting, so in that case this is the first column, because this is the first column, and this is the augmented matrix, and here the largest element in magnitude, so in the first column largest element in magnitude is 3, so in that case r1 replaced by r3, and the perform the row elementary operation, and we obtain the reduced matrix system, and in the reduced matrix system go in the second column, and in the second column search again the largest element in magnitude, and replace the, because leading element in the second row, so in that case search the largest element in magnitude and so on. So reduce the coefficient matrix into an upper triangular form of a matrix, and using the back substitution method, so we obtain the values of x, y and z, that is values of the unknown variables. That is if the system of linear equations involve the n unknown variables, so in that case for the n unknown variable problem, so we cannot solve the manually. So when we solve a system of linear equations, when that system of linear equation contain say n number of unknown n is equal to 100 number of unknown variables, so in that case we cannot solve 100 equations and 100 equation in 100 unknown variables manually. So when we compute the solution of such type of problem, so we by using the any programming language, and with the help of the numerical methods, and we obtain the solution of that problem, that is we obtain the values of the 100 unknown variables. So this is the procedure to obtain the solution of the given set of linear equations with the help of the Gauss elimination method. And in the next class I will explain the Gauss-Jordan method, and this Gauss-Jordan method with the help of the row elementary operation. So thank you very much.